Look out, Mr. Mountain Lion. Lighting on. It's okay, Pacer. Hi there, Coach Sage of SageRunning.com here with another product review. Today we're going to talk about the Petzl NAO headlamp, which is if you know the name brand Petzl, it's a well-known name in the outdoor lighting industry, at least ever since I started ultra running, but also for mountaineering, for climbing, for hiking, you name it. Petzl makes really high quality headlamps, and so I was curious to try this one out. And disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by Petzl. They did send this to me to review and to use, and it was something I would want to use when I return to UTMB in the future, as well as I was going to use it at Run Rabbit Run in the dark. Well, I did use it. I didn't make it very far all night, but something I really wanted to use in long ultra trail running, long outings, of taking it camping. It's just a great all-around headlamp. So Petzl obviously makes a lot of different models of headlamps, and you can check it out on their website, petzl.com. That's petzl.com. And this is a pretty high-end one. The NAO is the version. It's spelled N-A-O, and it's one of their lights with reactive lighting technology, which I'll get into in a minute here. But it's basically designed for dynamic sports, trail running, outdoor mountaineering types of activities. Super bright light. This baby gets up to 575 lumens, and it depends on what mode you're in though. So I'll get into that in a second. Nice rechargeable lithium-ion battery. I got an extra one. Plugs into your computer, USB, you could charge it. There's also an option I heard that you could have a separate battery pack sold separately, I believe, with three AAA batteries, and also another option that you could wear on your waist in case you don't want the weight. And we'll get into kind of the fit and feel as well after I get through these performance dynamics. But essentially the reactive technology by Petzl means that there's actually a sensor, and we'll get some of those close-up shots here, but there's a sensor that senses if you're like looking down at a map at night, so to speak, and it changes, it dims the light for up-close viewing, and then if you look out into the horizon, bouldering, out on rocks or into the distance of a trail and it's really dark outside, it automatically brightens because it senses that you need more light to be able to see really far away. So it's it changes the lighting based on your needs, so to speak. And because it does that, because it has the reactive technology, it prolongs the battery life. And so when you hook it up to your computer, and I'll show you some of the screenshots in a second of what the OS Petzl technology looks like when you sync this bad boy, you could see exactly how many hours or minutes it's going to last at a certain intensity, a certain lumosity. I believe that's a word. Lumosity. It's been a while since I took physics. And you could see on the different modes it has, which it also lets you still do reactive technology, but also constant light technology, where it's going to show a straight beam, well, not a straight beam, but a straight lumen intensity for a certain amount of time. And so you have that option when you flick this little handy switch on the side of the headlamp up front, and you also turn it off that way so you don't accidentally leave it on. It's when it's on your head, you could easily do that. And so looking at those screenshots of the technology, it's also how you could charge and sync this bad boy with your computer, your laptop, whatever you have, and you could set those parameters. You could save the setting onto the headlamp, so when you go out for your race or night adventure, you know exactly what you're getting into and what the projected time is at the different modes. Now, you also have different beams, shooting a wide angle beam or a more focused narrow beam, and as you angle the headlamp, I'll put it on because it's better to show that way, but as you angle it, that means it's either pointing down near your feet and you can see close up, maybe you get a more wide angle beam, and then you want to pop it up so it's straight ahead shooting out into the distance, you get a more focused long range beam, and it shows you how many meters it's projected kind of visibility that you'll get from that. So really, really cool technology. I really wanted to get my hands on one of these, and it's been awesome to test out. We got some of those night shots that Cindy and I took when we were camping out on a fairly dark night up in the rocks, camping up above at altitude in about 10,000 feet. And I was just running this during our campsite. But again, you know, with fit and feel, the design is interesting, I will say that, because I was a little skeptical of these. It's actually strings on the back, the sides and the back part, and then you also have the head strap that goes on top of your head, which I recommend because it keeps it from bouncing around. At least like kind of a weird shaped head, but I like that feature on there. And then the elastic band straps up in the front where the actual light is. And it's real adjustable as you put it on. You could just cinch it up and tighten it with this basically like a quick release here. Really could cinch it down if you want to, and the top part's adjustable as well. Now in the back, this thing, I'm not gonna lie, it's not light. It's not a super light headlamp, but considering 575 lumens, there's not any headlamps really in the industry that I know of, at least, that deliver this kind of technology, this kind of brightness, that don't have quite a bit of weight to them. So it's not super heavy. It's something, you know, I'd wear in UTMB and at Run Rabbit Run again, or for any night adventure. But just to let you know, it's not like one of those super light headlamps, but usually the super light headlamps are pretty dim and their battery's pretty shoddy. So you do get a lot of power with the Petzl NAO, and that's really what I was going after when I wanted to get a new headlamp. So you can see some of those more testing shots there that I got out in the dark, on the campsite, in the field. Again, it's a really great all-around adventure headlamp. You know, Petzl makes a wide range of headlamps for different outdoor activities, and for night trail running or night running, you know, this was really the what I wanted to explore, and I wanted brightness, and you know, from 7 lumens all the way up to 575 lumens, from you know, a battery life at a constant bright battery life that could burn really hot for maybe an hour, to over 13, 14, or 15 hours on the reactive lighting technology at lower settings, depending on how you set the beams, using the software app, the technology that syncs really well. At least it did to my laptop, MacBook Pro. Is really refreshing to see, and their rechargeable lithium-ion battery is just a great feature, and kind of, I think this is the technology that essentially allows you to do that. So it's my review of the Petzl NAO. Great headlamp, great brand if you're really getting serious in the headlamp game. Again, you can check out Petzl's website, petzl.com, for more information on this product and also all their other headlamp offerings. But thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. The feedback's been amazing on the podcast. Again, I got more coming to you from exercise videos, core videos, maybe some of my routines in training, as well as the adventures Sandy and I go on, more podcasts, more questions for the podcast, which you could check out on our Facebook page, Sage Running. And yeah, Sage Running Advice is the /Facebook Sage Running Advice on our Facebook page for more updates with podcast information and videos like this. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of VO2 Max Productions.